visit any ghost restaurants. I still need to go to Scoundrels to go ahead and check it out. I may or may not head out tonight because I have a couple of projects to do. So, in case you guys wondering, I'm testing, a lot of my UK fans asked me to set up a show for them because, right now it's 10 p.m. in Great Britain. So, whenever I start my show, it's 1 a.m. in the morning. So, I'm gonna test out this UK show and see what's going on with it, just for my fans. We'll see if it works or not. No, actually, I have cold coffee. And I'm currently, let's see. I'm currently watching the help desk chat on my website, and I'm working on a little bit of websites for affiliate marketing. So I'm nothing major or anything like that, but feel free to ask me any question, folks. And why the hell is that doing that? I do not know. Oh well. But I have no British tea or crumpets or anything, I'm afraid. Nope, not at all. Where did I need to go to? Right here. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up OpenAI automation for my websites. So we're going to get that done while I'm doing this. New campaign. Well, no, I can't do a new campaign until I put in the settings. A day. Let's see, ClickBank settings. Then, of course, I have to fill out an application for share a sale, actually. And then I got, I don't have, I did have a Zoom meeting, but that was canceled, so that was no good. Nope. Let's see. I do not have an MLM All-Stars. Oh boy. So if y'all got any questions, that's cool. I'm just going to be working in the background. And I need the ChatGPT code. But yeah, when it comes to ghost restaurants, there's so many hidden places. There's actually a brewery that I want to try out. It's in the western section of Greenville. And then there's a couple of places I want to go to in Simpsonville. What did I put for that? Okay, I put in all right. So let's go to this. I need the code off of it. For the AI. Probably won't have too many people because I never announced it, but yeah. Alright. That's set. Alright, on with the campaigns. Let's start with ClickBank. Now to get keywords, go to ChatGPT. And then I'll create the command. Create 10 keywords for network marketing. Oh, I could do a British accent, but it sounds more Australian. Yeah, my accent sounds a little more Australian than British. Although I could do a Scotland one. That's about it. I can't do British. Fucking chat. God. Motherfucker. I swear this thing's getting stupider every day. Separate by commas. That is the third time that's done that. I absolutely hate it when it does that. And we'll just set them as post tags. Add products from this category. I'll just leave that. I want it in English. Keyword relevance. Don't need to change that. Don't need to change that. Published. And all right. I'll save this for now. I got to create a new category. So we'll go back here, create a category. We will call it products. Products and services would be better. We'll then go to the menu. For appearance. And no, I don't want campaigns, I want categories. And once again, this isn't showing up. Did I do a page or a category? Where are my categories? Ah, here we go. We'll add that to the menu. We'll dub that as products and services right here. And we'll save the menu. Alright, that should be good. But as far as the day's going, folks, I've just been working on a lot of projects, I'll be honest with you. But these are good projects because once everything's done, now my websites will be fully automated, which will mean I don't have to write so many articles as I used to. It'll consistently drip in, and it's only cost me maybe like 3 cents a day. Alright, now we're going to set the new campaign. Or actually, I forgot about doing the original campaign. We'll set the margins, products, and services. Boom. There we go. Alright, let's test it out. Oh, lovely. It didn't even kick out a picture. Alright, let's try this again. Just need to adjust it a little bit. And we need to add one more layer. Alright, let's do this again. And we'll test the page. And it looks like shit, but oh well. Can't be helped. I think people will live. Alright, next thing we gotta do Amazon. That one's easy. We'll see how that one goes. And finally, the ChatGPT. Campaign keywords. Well, actually, I need to switch that over to Amazon. Here we go. Keywords. Set the keywords as post tags. Why is it doing that for? Alright, let's test it out. What the fuck happened? Why did it do that? That should not be doing that. No, I don't have an eBay store. Why is it doing that shit for? How about I just not do that? Yeah, I used to have an eBay store a long time ago. I was actually a power seller. But eBay now caters to major businesses. It doesn't really do anything.
Do you think this rapper is good?
Hello with a $3 donation. We're actually not doing any videos today, react to videos. So let's see what I got here. One second. Early bird special tonight. Yes, this stream will last until 7 o'clock. Because that's how long I'm going to be working tonight. So I figured I'd try out a UK midnight run, Andrew. Hope you're doing well. See, I didn't even boot none of this stuff up, so... Let's see what we got. Dashboard. Hey, Oatmeal. This is a supplement. Remember what I stated? I was going to do some supplemental live streams. Let's see what we got here. Hold on.
Jack, send it to me.
Strap on my lap, ain't got shit tucked. Put this nickel in his face, Betty, give it up. If you leave me with...
Oh, God. Anytime you start off a song with such violence, it's never going to be a good song. There's no... I'm big on positively low. I'm not big on the stuff like that, so... That's just not me, as far as that's concerned. I just have my specific preferences. I'm sure the guy's alright. Isn't this Lamar's, isn't this one of Lamar's songs or so? Now, I always have to be honest with people. I mean, even if someone's a friend or so forth, and, you know, I have to be honest with music. And anyone that knows me, people know what type of music I like. I like jazz, blues, and stuff like that. Someone, you know, and that's especially for someone that's my age. So, this music may be good for someone that's in their 20s, but, you know, I'm 46 years old. And that's just not me. But and I definitely appreciate the donation. The best way I can describe it is it's just not going to be my genre. How would I go about selling a personal item nowadays? Well, there's a couple of ways you can do it. Number one, it depends on what you're selling. If it's something really small, nothing major or anything, you can sell it on Craigslist. If you don't mind shipping, you can use it on eBay, although you'll have to pay the fees. But I think for something that's not too big or nothing major, you know, Craigslist is going to be the best choice. Or if it's just junk you're getting rid of in the house, why put in the effort to try to sell it? I would just donate it to a Goodwill. So it really depends on what you're trying to sell. Some things that I have here, I'd just rather to donate than try to sell. You don't really have to sell everything. I keep failing a job interview. I am too lazy to prepare well in advance. Well, you need to go on YouTube. There's a number of channels that help out with job interviews. But the biggest thing about a job interview is as long as you have the knowledge, the job interview isn't so much as... The job interview is just to determine that you're able to do the job properly, you know. But again, there's a lot of channels on YouTube that give great... They're experts at job interviews. You just type it in the search. I like metal music whenever I'm working out. It's not going to be something I listen to generally. Now, I've gone to plenty of concerts with friends, and, you know, it's more of an environmental type thing, Andrew. All right. This thing is messing up on me. Oh, did it this time. Let's make one more run at this and see what we get. I think what happened was the post tags was just fucking things up. Alright. Refresh. Okay, the 2 interviews I went for dealt with a couple things. Then you shouldn't be applying for it. If it's something that you don't have any experience for, why are you going to go and apply for it? You need to find something. You have 2 choices on this, really. Now, I'm glad you mentioned that to me. Number 1, you can study up and have those skills in order to get the job application. Or 2, go ahead and locate a job that you're adept to. You know, you can't expect the company to hire you if you're not going to have the ability to do the job. That's what a job interview is all about, to make sure you're able to do the job. How do I keep track of donations and charitable contributions? Well, I keep all of that on Quicken, but you have to donate a lot of stuff in order for it to be worth it. Because sometimes depending on how much you donate, it's better just to take a standard deduction than an itemized deduction. Given the way that I've seen Richard cook meals, he does make that, there's some sort of fake chicken that I can't remember the name of it. But it looked pretty good. Some sort of, I can't pronounce the name or think of it. But it's sort of like a tofu type thing. No, I've not been to the UK. I plan to do so in the near future. So that's going to be something in the future. Alright, last campaign. The hardest one. Open AI campaign. We'll do the keywords again. Well, some jobs have the ability to train you up, but if it's a job with an immediate need, they got to go to work. You also have to remember that you're competing with other people as far as a job is concerned. So, if you're something that needs a little bit extra compared to someone that's ready to go that has those job skills, they're definitely going to pick that person out. Non-negotiable. Suggest article titles about. Now I'm writing the command actually. Network marketing. Boop. Then write an article. My typing's messing up. Network marketing. I wish this thing can pull a picture. Set random featured image. I can't do that. Oh. There is one. How about that? Why then is it that you think that you're sophisticated enough to drink Earl Grey tea? Earl Grey tea isn't sophisticated. It's just something I enjoy drinking. I mean, it's tea. I mean, you see what I drink it out of. I don't drink it out of one of those little fancy dish saucers and cups. I drink it out of something like this. See, look at this here. This one has a picture of a chef. Something I got out of a flea market. What are my thoughts on UFOs? If they exist out there, they definitely don't want to meet us, that's for sure. Just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. I'm more than sure that they don't want to meet us at all. I mean, they'll take one look at Joe Biden, they'll be like, Invicta Pro Diver. Nothing fancy. It's an automatic watch. Do you like moose tracks? No. I only like really vanilla ice cream. Either that, vanilla bean, and I can deal with butter pecan ice cream. But butter pecan is a black thing technically. You have to understand, and let me go over this with you folks. You see, back in the 40s and 50s, black people were not allowed to have vanilla ice cream unless it was the 4th of July. I kid you not. There were regions in the South to where black people were not permitted to eat vanilla ice cream except on the 4th of July. So subsequently, the closest you can get to it is butter pecan, and pecans are very plentiful around here, and they grow very easy. So we gathered up all the pecans and made pecan ice cream out of it. But that's how that got in place, actually. So, little history lesson for you guys. But yes, I only like vanilla ice cream. I don't like to fool around with it or so. How was the bar? Well, it was 50-cent wings, that guy. The wings weren't exactly that good, actually. They didn't taste well, but, I mean, I had the beer, so I was alright. Maybe they were having their off day, but 50-cent wings, you can't beat that. I was meaning to try out the place, so... I mean, they do got other food, like the burger plates and stuff like that, but, you know, 6 wings, $3. You have a beer for, you know, $2. I mean, you're only spending like $5, folks. Oh, I guess you've seen that video, so. Let's see, keyword to category. Can this thing actually draw from... Oh, I gotta try this shit out. If that is the case... Ooh, I definitely gotta try that out. Well, it was a black bar, that guy. It wasn't a gay bar, it was a black, you know, it was a black bar. African bar. So, black folks bar. I mean, there was one white guy in there, but nothing but Negroes for the most part. Of course, they did look at me funny, but I mean, I was coming back from the gym. I was wearing a Greg Shark shirt and everything. So, Vince, I'm looking to buy either a used Toyota Tundra or 150. Personally, I like 150s. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a big. I like. If I had a choice, I would pick a Ford over a Toyota.
Why the UK? You still going make the video 2 AM vegan versus Fiji?
Vince Goldrum with a $100 donation. Yeah, you always take good care of me. Yeah, I'm gonna make that tonight. Actually, after the midnight run UK. Probably won't head out today, but I already have it in the queue. I just need to create the graphic for it. And that's about it. That's why I haven't put it up yet. But again, thanks for the donation. Like I said, you always take good care of me. But yes, folks, the 2 a.m. versus Vegan Gains video is going to go up. And I'm definitely going to put it up because I told Richard months ago that he didn't give a shit about him. Did I not, folks? You know. Our black guy, it wasn't a gay bar, that guy. There are no gay bars in South Carolina. I mean, did you guys not hear the music in the background? Gay bars don't play shit like that. Well, right now, the UK time, it's now... What time is it? It's like 10:47 in the UK. So it'll run until 7 o'clock p.m. 7 p.m. is midnight in the United Kingdom. But I hope you're staying frosty. Pixabay API key is required. Okay. This is not a bar. Well, 22:48, so, yeah. What a sucky article. So I must have a Pixabay plugin somewhere. I guess that's what it was referring to. Oh. Vince, am I a good dancer? Yeah, I'm a pretty good dancer. Yeah, I may watch that. I still got to put out the 2 a.m. vegan video. So I'll probably watch it on my phone. Why am I doing it a UK time stream? Well, it's quite simple, Jason. I got a lot of UK fans, and whenever I do the midnight run, it starts out technically at 1 a.m. And then it goes and I don't want none of my. I want to make sure that my UK fans also get to do the Q&A just as much as anyone else. So because right, I mean, it's 1 a.m. whenever I start the midnight run. So that means by that time they would, in order to watch the full show, they would have to stay up until 5 a.m. in the morning. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna be, even if I'm still working, Andrew. I mean, I got 2 monitors, so I could still watch the game. Well, you're still a fan, Jason. Whether it's 1 fan or 2 fan, I still want to give everyone that opportunity there. So yeah. Stay Frosty. I do not have a OnlyFans account. Nope. 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 Hell no. Hell no to the no, no, no. So right now I'm setting up the Pixabay API key. So I need to get one. It's always important to look out for your fans, Blah, 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 blah. Just give me the damn key. That feels great. I always want to have my fans, so. So I can make 100 pictures request in a minute. But yeah, I mean, it's good to have fans. I make fun of everybody, Jason, but I don't hate anyone. Oh, good God. I gotta wait 24 hours to get an API key. Ugh. But once I get it, folks, that's gonna be awesome because then it'll definitely be completely automated. Although I still need to tweak it a little bit. I've never been there before. Eventually I'm going to travel a whole bunch whenever everything dies down, basically. Rocking chair, cigar live? Probably. If I was going to do one quick pump, it would be sometime in October and November when it cools down. That way I don't have flies and stuff going all around me and everything. Nobody wants flies. Let's see here. Set featured image. I guess I'll just pick out whatever's in there. If a fan was in town, would I meet up with them? It's going to really all depend on the person. Just because you talk to someone a bunch on a live stream, you don't actually know the person or so forth. Now, if it was someone like John Bravo or Pugman or, someone that's been consistently been on the channel, for example, yeah, I'd definitely do a meetup, You have to understand also, I post before this whole social media stuff, I used to post on Get Big and I would meet up with people from the Get Big forums, as well as from the MD forums and stuff like that. So I don't have any problems meeting. But, guys, you can always meet with me anytime because usually I'll tell you guys what show I'm going to be at or bodybuilding show. So if you attend a lot of bodybuilding shows and I'm there, you can definitely meet up with me. Yeah, if you smoke quick pump, it definitely keeps the flies and mosquitoes away, but I don't like taking any chances. This thing ain't leaving any pictures. It's probably because I hit the button twice. We'll just do this. Little update. I really hate it when this happens. Trash that. Put a picture here. Yeah, I'd definitely meet up with someone like Lamar too, Someone that's consistent, Especially Lamar because, he has his own channel, so that's always a good thing. What was the name of the article I was going to put up here? I wouldn't want to meet up with Blaha. He's a little bit too crackers. We'll use this stupid picture. I don't know why it pulls something up with this, but okay. Actually, I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to delete this too. In fact, what I'll do next time, I think I'm going to publish this as a draft because it's coming up with a bunch of crap. What I meet up with, I'll probably end up running into Jay Masters once I go down to Boca Raton. Because I've been meaning to visit the Redcon 1 labs, so I'll probably meet up with Big Lenny and all of them. And I'll holler at Genova too. I'm fully aware of that, but he doesn't live in Greenville. Alright, we'll change this to draft. Alright, let's take a look at everything. Affiliate marketing blueprint. I just need to put some pictures on. One more. Folks, if you want to know, some days it's kind of relaxing. Today has been especially busy. Very busy. Where is that thing at? Oh, come on. Motherfucker. Oh boy. Why did it do that for? Let's look at graphics history. Why is it saving it at that folder? Man. If there was an ironclad NDA, you knew that you never violated an STD testing, no cams, what would be your price to... I'm not screwing him, KCB. There's no amount of money out there that I would ever do anything. And I do mean anything with Blaha. No, sir. Non-negotiable. I don't see why that's not showing. Oh, no wonder. I'm looking for I instead of P. I have too many pictures, folks. So I should be looking for ring binder instead. And there it is. Boy, do I feel stupid. But that looks pretty good, actually. I like that. Once I get my Pixabay account approved, it's definitely going to make life easier. Just need to get the key for it. And then I have 2 more licenses I can use. Oh, I did de-license that other website, folks, so I think I'm going to turn it into a general goods store. So I still own cheapydeals.com. Let's see what I got down the pike. Although, no orders right now, that's good. What would be the price for the mental scar? Again, there's no amount of money that I would ever pay. Chad, I've done a bunch of that. I've even handled Verizon campaigns and advertisements. It's part of a job in customer relations. I've also set training courses as well. So, and led teams. So, yeah, there's a lot of moving parts. And Verizon ain't gonna pay you that much money if you didn't have the skills. But yes, I've managed team projects.
Why can't I type in live chat? Am I banned?
Hug with a $5 donation. I've not banned anyone. The only person I banned was Joel at one time for about a week or so. But I'll let him back in. But I don't ban anyone. I do want to thank you for the donation. So let's take a look at the. Let me see what we got here. I'll go ahead and check that. Oh wow, YouTube's already flagged me for my language. Hey, Pugman. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I definitely want you being here, Pugman. Like I say, you take good care of me. I have no idea what happened. I know that YouTube just flagged me for my language, so now the green has turned into yellow. That may have actually been it because I was up there cursing about something messing up. Once you do that, Pugman, YouTube is quite sensitive. It'll automatically. I kid you not. Let me show you. Give me just a second. I'm going to blank out the screen real quick. Alright, let me show you this here. So, as you can tell, this here, you see that yellow that I'm circling? That means that, and it's going to say, this video may earn limited or no ad revenue due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. So, at this point in time, I over-cursed myself. So, so whenever that happens, Pugman, it does cut out conversations temporarily. But I expected that to happen. As you can tell, all of my videos are, all my live streams, they're going to be flagged. Surprisingly enough, some of them didn't get flagged, which is kind of weird. Yeah, KCB, those things are landmines. Just because someone doesn't get banned for that, it only means that It really only means that they hadn't been caught yet. Either that, YouTube is kind of weird. I mean, you guys remember about a year ago when all this child pornography stuff started showing up on videos and everything, and then they had some Leatherman pee in another person's mouth, and that thing stayed up for like 2 freaking weeks, I mean, it's not fair. I go and slip on a banana peel, and YouTube's up there corn rolling my asshole, and stuff. Yeah, I had to cut the stream and privated it out, and then I had to edit it. So that was not fun. KCB, you don't want to take chances on that. If I get a community strike, you see, I already have one warning. If I get a community strike, KCB, I'm banned for 7 days. That means that's 2 shows that we'll miss out on, 2 strikes is 30 days. So, I try to avoid strikes for that reason. So if I get a strike and you don't see me and you miss a show, it's because I'm banned actually for 7 days. Oh yeah, Quick Pump. They're still gonna run ads. It's just an excuse not to pay the creator. That's all that really is. I constantly have business emails coming in, so don't mind the beeping in the back. But I am going to turn off the help desk chats and close that out. Actually, I had it open way too long. That's shipped, that's shipped. That's processing, but we'll cut that off. Do you think banks have whistleblowers working from within? Oh, yeah. All banks have whistleblowers in it. Tattletales, and banks are constantly investigated. So there are undercover workers as well in just about every bank. That's on a continued basis. Yeah, you're always going to have that. Especially a bank. You have to understand a bank is handling billions of dollars. So they always have to keep tabs on it to make sure you're not getting shitted on or anything. This one is not putting up tags. Why is that not happening? I need tags on this. Alright, let's see. The AI is not putting tags on my articles. I'll have to manually go in and take care of the 2 that's already published. The thing is, I thought I saved them. Download image. So now I gotta do one per line. How long do you think until a whistleblower gets caught? Usually they never get caught. I mean, if a whistleblower gets caught, what are they going to do with them? They can't do anything. I mean, they're conducting an investigation, so the only thing they really can do is fire them, and that's about it. But, you know, firing them is not going to really do much because they're already employed to eavesdrop on banks. So there has to be that expectation. Alright, that article's tagged. Next one. In case you guys are wondering what I'm doing, let me show you. Alright, I'm going to blank this screen out and I'm going to turn this one on. So what I'm doing is I'm editing articles that are written by the AIs along with articles that I've written. Most of the articles I've written is down here. And these are tags. That's what I'm putting on to each one of these down here. The benefit of tags is the Google algorithm will pick up on these articles and they will it'll rank better. Therefore, there's passive income. So if you go to this site, for example, you'll notice that there are advertisements. So when you click on one, why is it? Oh, forgot to turn off the GP code. Whoopsie. Forgot I'm in editor mode. So, when you click on this, you have advertisements like this, for example. So that's how that works. Nothing happens. They are protected by law. Yep, exactly, Pugman. But it really doesn't matter for banks. Like most major companies, if something bad happens, they'll blame a lower level person and fire them immediately in order to cover their tracks. So, hey Athens, what's up? Folks, we got about 40 minutes left, so get your questions and your comments in. And I'm going to still be doing a little bit of light work in the back, actually. Just have a few things to finish up. Out of coffee. Okay. Let's check the emails that I got. Let's see who's yelling at me today. I don't mean yell at me or anything, just when you have 22 different websites that are operational, you know, you get comments, you get things like, there are certain things that you actually get. People that want to be removed from some mailing list for advertisements, you know, and that's easy because that's automatically, that's my websites automatically take those out. But it's kind of funny, in order for them to get email, they actually have to subscribe for email. So the fact that they go and subscribe to my blog for emails and then get upset because they want to unsubscribe, it just makes no sense, you know? They can always go into their account and they can, you know, get that taken care of. Oh, Cohiba cigars are awesome. You must got a pretty good friend, Hex. Yeah, you're gonna like Cohibras are awesome cigars. If it's Cuban, it's even better. So, yeah, definitely enjoy the Cohiba. That thing sure is taking a while to get edited. But at least the last live stream we did on Tuesday, you should be able to see it now. It's a beautiful website. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. I'm going to log out of this so I can get a look at it. This website is unique because it actually has a blog. It actually has a forum in it. Do I believe in ghosts? No. Once you're dead, you're dead. But yeah, I'm not a believer in ghosts. You're grinding weed? Why don't you use the whole leaf? Oh boy. So do you believe Bob Joyce? Elvis is dead. He died on the toilet, you know? He died on the freaking toilet. Watching TV on the toilet. Honestly, watching TV on the toilet is not a bad way to go, actually, you know, to be honest with you. Just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is. Oh. Well, he also had a TV in his bathroom, so he was either reading and watching TV at the same time. Oh, she is? Yeah. Cool deal. The reason why Elvis was always high is, his managers and handlers wanted him on drugs. It's easier to control and get money out of him. So it's just a matter of manipulation. That's all that really was. They wanted Elvis is making a lot of money. The best way to get people to make poor decisions is to keep them continuously high and on drugs. And that's what they did to Elvis. Oh yeah, I had a date with me that night actually. I swear ChatGPT is getting dumber every single day. That's why I use the open AIs. You get a better product when you actually pay for it. And I'm only paying 3 cents a day to use and it's probably going to be less than that because that's when I was running a bunch of articles. Well, we did make out most of the movie, and he fell asleep on my neck twice. So it was I had a fun time. I mean, folks, you have to understand I do date, so. There's always been rumors about Lindsay. If you wanted for me to take a guess, he's probably a homo. I mean, when's the last time you heard, man, Lindsey Graham sure is fucking the shit out of that bitch? Never. You never heard that. Lindsey Graham is Densum. Or not Densum, but what's the Italian word? Riccio. Yeah, Riccio. Yeah. Densum is black, actually, in Italian. And also in black, the Charco Briquette, but anyway. But he's a Riccio, for sure, so. But I mean, everybody knows it. They just don't want to acknowledge it, Everybody knows about Lindsey Graham. Everybody. I mean, it's always been a running joke in South Carolina. I mean, this guy's never been with a woman, literally. He has never been with a woman. He's not dating anyone, never got married. Anything, you know? My only thing about it is if he's shagging someone, who is he shagging? No, I wouldn't date Lindsey Graham. He's a lap dog, you know.
I tend to miss most of the live streams, but finally caught one. You have a great channel, just wanted to send some swordfish money. The Lindsey Graham comment made me laugh out loud. Long live the Ments.
JV with a $20 donation. Definitely appreciate it. That's why I'm doing a UK midnight run, Jay, which I'm going to start doing from now on. So that way people don't have to stay up so late in order to answer questions and stuff like that. But again, thanks for the donations. Videos are a little bit different because you can always play back videos, but when it comes to a Q&A, I want to make sure people get questions answered. So, yeah. But, yep, thanks for that. I mean, I don't want to, I didn't mean that to be, I honestly didn't mean the Lindsey Graham thing to be funny or anything like that. It's just kind of sad that he should just come out of the closet. You know, he's like that other senator, what's his name, Larry Craig. You know, because here's what's going to happen to Lindsey. Eventually, they're going to catch him. They're either going to catch him on a date. He's going to be in a bathroom at Kmart. He's going to tap his foot, and it's going to be an undercover cop. You know, I'm expecting him to be in a bathroom, and he goes and taps that foot on the ground. You know, and that undercover cop busts him. You know, and stuff. That's what I'm expecting. Either that or he may go through life, you know, never doing anything. Yeah, that was Larry Craig. Or, what was the name of that politician? I may have him wrong. Yep, Larry Craig. What the considered charge is actually cottaging. Oh boy, I always come out with the no, I wouldn't date Larry Elder. I think he had a partner or something like that that passed away or something. Or I could be thinking of somebody else. But it's always kind of funny how some of these people get caught, you know. They pass all these ugly laws, and then next thing you know, they get outed as a fucking homo and everything, you know. JV, it's like Andrew Dice Clay say, if you suck dick or take it up the ass or you pound another man's ass, you a fag, you know. And I mean, that's crude, you know, and I definitely wouldn't say that in public. But this is the midnight run, you know. So I'm supposed to be crude for Mint, so yeah. So in this case, he was tapping his foot for oral sex. That counts as the first portion of what Andrew Dice Clay says. So yeah, he's a Riccio. He's a flamingo. He is, you know, or so forth. Well, maybe not a flamingo. You know, I don't know what they would call him. Well, I don't know. Why did I even say flamingo for? Oh boy. But yeah, these people go and pass so many of these anti-gay laws and stuff. You got preachers and pastors just getting caught left and right and everything like that. That's why you got to be true to yourself, folks. If you love the cockoid, get the cockoid. If you like the butthole, get the butthole. Just don't do any fucking kids or anything. Don't mess with no kids. This is what I tried to tell Cuban, when I responded to him about choices and stuff like that. That's what these people did. They went and made choices to get married in order to protect their political career. But eventually it comes out. It all comes out. You want me to do a British? I can only do Australian accent. So, what's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. And it is the Midnight Run UK. Pip pip cheerio. I think I'm going to put my toys away. No more working on websites for the day. I'm done. I've had enough. I'm tired. I've been at it since 12 p.m. Even though it doesn't sound like many hours, I usually work while I'm eating lunch, so I don't take breaks or anything. I would say Jay Masters. I mean, Cuban definitely doesn't have anything. You have to count Jay Masters technically, because if you look at his high school pictures, you could consider him a Chad. I mean, it's amazing how he used to look in college and in high school, and what he's actually turned into. It's a travesty, actually. I'm sure Jay, if he cleaned himself up, lost the weight, went to a hairstylist or so forth, and stuff like that, and stopped drinking all the freaking beer, Cuban's always been an ugly fuck, I mean, folks, you can't fix ugly. If you're born ugly, you're gonna die ugly. Just saying. What is all this Russian clap? I use Mach 3 razors, Cauliflu. I've dated British guys before Athens. I mean, no diff. I mean, other than the accent, there's really no difference. I mean, I've always used a Mach 3. If I don't have a Mach 3, I'll use I'll use an auto razor or so. Either that or an electric razor. I would prefer an auto one to where you put the razors inside of it. Or excuse me, safety razor. Why am I saying automatic? If I don't have that around, I'll use a safety razor. I don't like using safety razors because they're harder to utilize. You gotta push up the skin, and it's very easy to get yourself cut. Yeah, Jay wasted it, And yeah, it did age him. Well, I mean, it ain't too late for him, that guy. I mean, somewhere down the line, the college look is in him. He just needs to clean himself up, go to a hairstylist, or so forth. Get facial or something like that, go to one of those little Asian parlors and stuff, and those little Asian parlors, you give them $100, they'll clean up your face, they'll clean up your nails, and in certain places they'll give you a happy ending too. I have dated an Asian guy before. Plenty of them. What's wrong with Asian guys? I go by personality, not by race. I may make fun of other people's races, but that doesn't, I'm running a comedy channel. That doesn't apply to my personal life or anything. But yeah, I've dated Asian guys before. What, shaving cream, Noxzema? Pugman, I've tried the 5 blades. I thought it was a little bit too expensive for the 5 blades as opposed to the Mach 3. And I've been using Mach 3s for over a decade. I've only used 2 things, a safety razor and a Mach 3. Those are the only things I've used. I did one time, just for fun, try to shave with a straight razor. I cut myself a few times, but you'd be surprised, a straight razor actually gives a good shave. I just needed better practice on it. But when I'm using well, never mind. But do you use a 5-blade shave? One of those 5-blade razors, Pugman? I've just never had really too much good luck with them. Oh yeah, that's the thing. He looked much better when he lost all that weight, and now he's trying to put it back on. But yeah, all the booze, the drugs, and stuff has just ruined things, Oh, Bravo would win hands down. He would beat up McCuck. Well, it's to be expected, JV. I've seen the pictures there. I mean, yeah. I mean, that was before all those beer and booze and stuff like that aged him. And I know what y'all are going to ask next. Even in college, no, I would not have dated him. So, Jay Masters, regardless as to how he looked, he was just never my type. Because again, folks, I date based upon personality. I do not date based upon looks. If you try to date based on looks, you're going to end up with an asshole, I'm going to be honest with you. I got a couple of friends. They got hot guys and everything like that. But, they're gold diggers. So they usually spend up all their money, I try to ask him, yeah, you want to go out tonight? He's like, nah, I ain't got no money, Why? Man done spent it up, Some of these twinks a lot of these twinks are like women, they'll spend up your money and shit. Cuban, at his very best, would be an incel, but I would actually consider him as genetic trash, considering the head. I'll be nice and just call him an incel, but, he's more close to genetic trash, actually. And you guys have seen the part, genetic trash, and it's just simply due to the elongated head. He has that Egon Spangler-looking head, That's never a good thing. Your head is supposed to be round. It's supposed to be circle, not rectangle. I hope you play some of your older vids on... yeah, I'll play 1 or 2 every Friday. So I got no problems with that. I got 1,100 videos. Thoughts on LASIK? LASIK is getting more innovative. I probably won't get LASIK just because of risk of messing up my eyes. And I've worn glasses since the 6th grade. But for someone that doesn't want to wear glasses, I think LASIK is a lot safer than it used to be. But the thing about it is, let me see how much LASIK cost these days. Its average is $2,000 per eye. I think I look a lot more distinguished with glasses. So, considering that I buy glasses every 3 years and I'm 46, and glasses usually run me $200. I think I'll get a better deal with it, Good question there. Cuban can clean himself up even looking like that, the biggest thing is he needs to have a better personality and a better style of dress. Folks, when you look good, you feel good. That's just the whole thing. If you look good, when you look good, you feel good. You have more confidence in yourself. Eurostream? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That's a reasonable request. Midnight Run Europe. There you go. But no problem, Tyne. Yeah, we're gonna try it out for a couple of weeks, and then I'll also use this as my Q&A as well. So for anyone else that's not in the UK. Cuban was saying he gets a lot of people saying he look. George Clooney. He said he looked like George Clooney. He looks more like George Costanza, to be honest with you. But even George Costanza looks better. The problem with Cuban is he doesn't give a crap about his appearance. He really doesn't. Midnight Run. Actually, I just made up the name because I run the shows until midnight. But I have watched the movie before with De Niro. It's a pretty good movie. Yeah, the movie is not well known. But on the other hand, you guys have seen Blood In. I'm not sure if you've ever seen it before. There's a lot of cult movies out there. UHF with Weird Al Yankovic. That is a freaking awesome movie. That's an awesome movie. That you get the origins of Kramer. And stuff. But that's a cult classic. Blood In, Blood Out. That's a cult classic. Spaceballs did pretty well, okay, in the movie. Spaceballs is a cult classic. There's a lot of cult classic movies out there that people have never heard of, but they're awesome. But if you want to watch a good cult classic movie, watch UHF. That's a fucking awesome movie. I went to the movies to see that. The reason why UHF wasn't so successful is because there was things like Indiana Jones out at the time, Yeah, Blood In, Blood Out. Yeah. I think the funniest scene out there was the pork chop scene, JV. I mean, that guy threw off like 20 racial slurs in almost 2 or 3 minutes. And the other part, sade no tortilla, and I want my chopped porco, and stuff. He just ran out like just like 20 racial slurs. I'm glad he got fucked up in that movie. He was that dude was a. I mean, he said things like, "Move along, nigger, before I carpet my cell with your black skin," and stuff like that. I mean, I was like, "What the?" When I first heard that, I was like, "What the?" I can't believe someone would say that. But yeah, Blood In, Blood Out was a cult classic. Oh, Blazing Saddles. That wasn't a cult classic. That was a highly successful movie. Funny story, Richard Pryor was supposed to be in the movie, but he got busted or had some sort of disagreement with the director. But Cleveland Ward, they still, when they picked out his replacement, I think they picked the right one. With Richard Pryor, it wouldn't have been as good, actually. I actually like the person they replaced it with. But Blazing Saddles was originally supposed to be with Richard. Yeah. I'm not reaching. I don't want to really think about Jerry Ward. We didn't get along in life. He's gone. Any beef that we had died along with it. And I don't think that it would be appropriate for me to reach out to Jerry Ward's wife. I just wanted her to understand that I didn't write all that stuff on the channel. Because I had a bunch of people tell me about it, not just Bravo. You can't have that type of negativity out there. Let's see. Got to get some good British closeout music. How about Regional Pride March? All right, folks, we got 8 minutes left, so get your questions and comments in. Want those some extra money in the collection plate? That's all good too. Never seen Death Becomes Her. I've never seen that movie before. But now that you told me, I'm going to probably look it up and see it. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Oh, you're okay. It's all okay. Maybe next time. Actually, that's from the Marine Band. Oh, that's not good. There we go. A little European music. I'll get some better music next time. Big Lenny is live from the grocery store? I'll check it out. Antonio, no, I definitely wouldn't buy a branded title car. No, definitely not. Yeah, you shouldn't buy one neither. What we call it in the United States, Antonio, is salvage vehicles. Now, I've had salvage vehicles before, but that was whenever I had my first and second car, and I made sure that the insurance just flagged it out for things, nothing major. If you are going to buy a salvage car, you'll need to check the car history on it. If it's got water damage or anything like that, you definitely don't want to get it. KCB, I'm going to leave that situation alone. She's not part of the whole thing, I don't blame her for anything that Jerry did. These are Jerry's actions, But the biggest thing is I don't really want to talk about Jerry because I don't want to say anything bad about him, He's gone, And it would be highly disrespectful for me to do so, So I want to, if his wife actually contacted me, I'll be as respectful as possible, and stuff. I just don't want to put all the bad blood out there. No, Antonio, you need to, because a mechanic can't always check anything. Just get a Carfax report along with it. Get a mechanic, but make sure you get the Carfax report to check the repair histories and everything. It's the same as a salvage car. It's a car that was declared all busted up and everything. It can be like a rebuilt car, for example. So usually when something happens to it, like I mentioned before, if it was in a flood and it has water damage, that would be a branded title car, for example. Yeah, a lot of times insurance companies will just write it off, even if it's minimal damage. Once something is written off completely, Antonio, it's considered salvage. It's considered branded title. But you still want to check it out overall. You can't do nothing with a flooded car, KCB. You can't do anything. If the car's flooded, it's a complete loss. The reason being is over time, you're going to have parts that are going to completely rust out, And if you're driving down the road and one of those parts, wheel-wise, rust off and falls off, you're going to be in a world of shit, I just really wouldn't chance it, KCB. But I mean, even if a car isn't salvaged, I would still get it checked out with, I would get a Carfax first and I would have it checked out with the mechanic. And that'll just save you a bunch of trouble. Alright folks, it is midnight European time. And that is the end of the Midnight Run Europe. I want to thank JV, I want to thank Pug, I want to thank Vince Goldrum. You always take good care of me. You know, and I do want to thank Lo. I want to thank everyone for joining me for the show. We'll address the hooker probably Friday, so again, got the other video I need to put out. So again, thanks again for joining me, and as always, peace and soul.